Wow, with a tongue like that, wow, that's all I can say. Comedy and I was saying, that looks more like a dragon's tongue. What? Anyway, let's carry on with our Motivational Monday. Our guest today, Kamani, Reddy, a motivational life coach. She's a mom, she's an entrepreneur, she's a sister, a daughter, a wife, all of those things, and she's able to do it all as if, you know, it's the easiest thing in the world. And today we're talking about her 4 steps that she's developed to help you reach your goals. So let's start off with step number 1. What is your step 1?
Okay, step 1, basically put together your future imagined memory, what we call a film. What you're looking at is, you know, your future, what you want your future to look like. You know, do you want to have the big 4x4 in the garage? Do you want to have the home with a white picket fence on a small holding? You know, what is your future imagined memory of your life?
Yeah. Now, I like practical examples, and I like to say to people, well, if this is what I'm saying you should do, that is when you should do it. When is the ideal time for you to do this? Should you wake up in the morning, you know, give yourself about an hour or so to sit down and imagine this world that you want to live in the future?
Well, it's dependent on a person, because some people are more productive in the morning, some are more productive in the evening. It's always nice to sit in a place that is quiet, where, you know, even meditate before you do this, because, you know, you want your body, mind and soul to be in alignment. You know, so that, you know, you can be more creative, okay? Yeah. So, yeah, sit down, do some meditation, even if it's in the morning, and then just imagine what you want from your life in the future.
You'd be sitting there picturing your white picket fence house with a big lawn, there's a huge garage, there are dogs running around, if you will, whatever it is, that world, you're creating it for yourself in your mind. Okay, cool. So what happens after you've imagined this now?
Okay, after you've imagined it, write it down, okay? Make sure you've got all the details down. What you can smell, what you can hear, you know, what you can feel. It's a cold, crisp morning and, you know, you smell the tea brewing in the kitchen and, you know, that sort of thing. You must be able to put yourself into that memory and thoroughly imagine it.
Okay, all right. Now, let's say that's where I am. I can see it. I'm already smiling. That's the cool thing about it. You're imagining it. Now you're already smiling because you can see how happy it's going to make you. Okay, cool. So then the next step you say is to extract 3 to 5 goals.
That's right.
That are going to help you to achieve that FIM, the future imagined memory. Now, how do you extract the goals from there?
So, say, for example, you've got the home with the white picket fence. How are you going to get that home? Is it something that you can afford now, or do you need to save up for it? Okay, it's that sort of thing. What you need to do is look at that film and say, what do I need to achieve to get that life?
Yeah.
And that's how you extract the goals.
Yeah. And these could be things like having a successful business, being successful in your place of work right now, and developing different aspects of your life that would help you get there, right?
Exactly.
So then we go to the next step, which I think is the most important, step 2, which says you rephrase those goals, right? This is now after you've written it down, you've extracted the goals, you rephrase them, make them positive, you make them inspiring. Just take us through that quickly.
Okay, so it needs to be in the present. So when you write down your goal, you must phrase it as if it is now. So I have a beautiful home with a white picket fence. I have the 4x4 parked in the garage.
It's present.
It's present, yes. It's got to be positive as well. So, I mean, who wants to achieve a negative goal? That's not inspiring.
Yeah.
So, positive and inspiring. I own a beautiful home with a white picket fence. I mean, just if you can imagine that, if that's what you want, you know, you must get those butterflies in your tummy that say, woo, you know. Yeah, that's it.
Lovely stuff. So I hope that where you are at home right now, you are sitting imagining this FIM, the future imagined memory, you're writing it down. Because I really am one of those people that really believes in that. The world that you want to live in the future is one that you have to imagine now. Make it real to yourself right now. Well, it is time for us to go to an ad break. When we come back, we're talking lots more about Motivational Monday. See you just now.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.